the way you consume. My name is Chris Lang, and I'm joined by my co-host Jason Black.
How's it going?
And on the ones and twos, your name is?
Oh, I'm supposed to say my name.
Birthday boy.
Oh, yeah, it's my birthday.
Birthday boy.
Yay.
What's your name?
Birthday boy. Nathan the Fever. How's it going, guys?
I'm glad he's not wearing his birthday suit.
Me too.
No.
Party cat shirt.
I am wearing the party cat shirt, though.
That's
I
nice.
I figured it was perfect for the day.
Sure, why not?
And our graphic coordinator / stuntman,
Stuntman.
/ mystery man.
Emmanuel Gutierrez. How come we don't
Mystery.
have a camera for Emmanuel right now?
I'm the mystery
The
man.
man of mystery.
Yeah, but we need to have like a GoPro, right? I thought we were going to hook that up this week. What happened?
I didn't know about it until now, so.
Oh. You mentioned it last week.
Did I?
Yeah.
I think every week I mention it because we're going to do it eventually, and then we're getting the show set up, and it's just like, it's just Emmanuel, so we'll leave him.
Eh.
We'll leave him. Nobody knows what he looks
See
like.
how it is.
So
I just barely
we,
got a chair today, so I just feel lucky.
You got a chair today? You had a chair last week. We're not that mean.
sit on an imaginary stool.
Squat, boy. Whoa.
That's impressive.
Did you break the mic? This is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah.
That's why I don't get stuff.
See,
No camera for you.
no camera for you. We don't have that many lenses. Anyways, so
So anyways, yeah, today is a special birthday
It's a
time.
really special day.
Really special. And we'd like to commemorate this time.
Yeah. There's an elephant in the room right now.
Right, there's a guitar in the corner.
Yeah.
is it really?
Mhm.
There is.
And
Nate hasn't even mentioned that. He hasn't even been like, hey,
I've been behind her going
why is that there? But I guess we're about to find out, huh?
yeah,
gonna find out.
we got a little song
All right.
Oh gosh.
lyrics coming out.
A little bit. Just
This is what was going
My
on.
voice for this. I'm sorry.
This is what was going on in the other room while I was setting up the show.
Huh?
This is what was going on in the other room. I heard guitar.
This
Just
is
playing.
exactly what, and I know we're not set up for sound, but we'll make the most of
We
it.
can make the most of it.
I didn't think about not being able to fit here. Let's see how this goes.
Let's go to this.
We'll make it vocally strong here.
Check it
All right. You guys ready for this?
Do it.
Yes.
This one goes out to Nate.
Okay.
If you like Minecraft and Star Wars and think beards are really great, you love Nate.
You love Nate. You love Nate.
This is the best.
If you wake up to film the sunrise when you'd rather sleep in late,
You love Nate. You love Nate. You love Nate.
if the first thing that you think of is the guy from the meme whenever someone says that'd be great, you love Nate.
Nate. You love Nate. You love Nate.
If you're into couples whose names that rhyme, you should know his girl's name's Kate. She loves Nate.
Nate. She loves Nate. Oh, she loves Nate.
Yes.
If you think that Brad Pitt's sexy, but no one will ever doubt you're straight, you
You
love
love Nate. You love Nate. You love Nate.
If you like the tuba and guys who play for New Mexico State, you love Nate.
You love Nate. You love Nate.
Oh wow.
And I can't tell if Nate likes this song or if his smile means just you wait. But don't forget, man, don't forget, we love Nate.
Nate. We love Nate. We love Nate.
And why would we write a song for a dude? It's because it's his birthday. We
We love Nate. 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 We love Nate.
And that's a little bit about Nate. Oh, I forgot a verse.
Did you really?
Yeah, I didn't write it down. I'm going to throw it out there right now.
Go for it.
Real quick.
Okay.
If you like to talk about hops, brewed your own beer and thought it was worth the wait, you love Nate.
You love Nate. You love Nate.
Okay.
That's all.
That's
Happy
awesome.
birthday, Nate.
Happy birthday,
Awesome.
Nate.
Thank
That's
you,
a little
guys.
bit if you didn't know Nate before, now you pretty much do.
Hey, what happened to my birthday gifts for Nate? That
They're sitting out there on the table. I
Do
didn't.
you want to go grab?
You want to go grab them real quick?
At least maybe
Sure.
the balloon I bought Nate.
Yeah, I'll go get it.
This is it's pretty good stuff.
This is cool.
Yeah, we you know, I special ordered this from Marvel.com. And I got it here today just in time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And-
not why it had a Albertsons price sticker. on it or
No,
anything.
of course not.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, damn
It's
it.
the guy that
You
made it.
saw me spend $15 on a balloon.
I
didn't
didn't see the price. No, I just saw this. Did you really spend $15?
you? Hey, it's Nate.
It's
we
worth
love Nate. We love Nate.
I have my own.
See if we can prop this up. Well, Nate, you're gonna be responsible.
Yeah, Nate, you're
Okay, that's fine with me.
you're responsible for the. If you want to show everyone your
Should we put this here?
awesome Spider-Man.
Check this out.
Cake.
No, you don't have to put it there.
My
It's
my
fine.
birthday balloon. I'm gonna just sit back here with it all day.
There you go.
So Kate's watching the live stream and she's texting me. She's like, "These guys are awesome." So shout out to
I'm
Kate.
glad she's enjoying it.
Shout out to Kate.
Shout out to Kate.
Shout
Shout out to
who
couples.
loves Nate.
Couples whose names rhyme.
Names rhyme.
There's no girl name rhymes
She
with
loves
Jason.
Nate.
No.
Yeah,
You could date a Mason.
that would work. I mean, if I weren't married and we went back in time and stuff.
Yeah.
But Mason would work. You're right.
Yeah.
That'd be
There's some girl Masons out there, right?
sure. Yeah, I think so. Or
Yeah.
they could be.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be- it's not like if someone said my name's Mason, you'd be like, what?
I think it'd be weird if I was married to a Christine. I think that'd be kind of weird.
That
Chris
would be
and
Chris
Christine.
and Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Be kind of weird.
yeah.
I already know too many Chris's as it is. So
It is crazy.
Chris is great.
And then Emmanuel doesn't really have much to worry about.
No, that's gonna be tough.
Probably the closest thing for you would be it's on the tip of my tongue.
Emmanuel.
No. Joanna?
Joanna?
Yeah.
That's the closest thing I can come up with.
I don't even. Is that a real name?
Sure. Joanna, man. Wasn't
Joanna,
that a-
man.
Giovanna. But
What would be close to Emmanuel?
What's something that rhymes with Manuel?
there's nothing.
Manuel? I don't know.
Rochelle.
Michelle's close. We'll take it.
All right.
So happy birthday, Nate.
Oh, thanks.
Happy
guys.
birthday, Nate.
That was more than I could have asked for. So thank you.
Local news. We had an election yesterday.
Yeah. How many people knew about that?
That's my point.
Yeah.
Is we had an election yesterday. I had no idea.
Yeah. I saw someone post like
It was-
vote for my uncle, and I was like, for what? Oh, mayor of Mesilla. All right, cool.
Okay, sure. Was it just Mesilla? I think Emmanuel and I were looking at
This
it.
is like Lordsburg and Mesilla.
I think it
and-
was other stuff because
It-
there was stuff for like school bonds in yards around my house, but it didn't.
right.
It
Really?
didn't- Or maybe that was last month. I don't even know.
But that's
honestly.
how bad it
We
is.
were looking at statistics before, and the mayoral candidates for Mesilla, the mayor now got
won by 3 votes.
she won by 3 votes. That's what I was saying.
That's
Three-
crazy.
307 to 304?
308 to 305.
Of what? Mayor of what?
Mesilla.
Okay.
I could be Mayor Mesilla right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
I
like,
honestly could.
that girl I know that put those posts out.
Yeah.
I mean, like, if 4 more people would have voted,
Right.
her uncle would have won.
Right.
I just found out now that he didn't. I didn't really.
That's crazy.
That's interesting.
That's crazy. 4 people.
But yeah,
Three.
by
Or
3.
yeah, 4.
Well-
4 to win.
So
Where's the
That-
marketing behind that?
yeah, I guess so. But there's not very many people that that are in Mesilla though, right?
Right.
So we looked up the stats earlier. There's it was 1,000.
It's a population of 1913.
So that's not a bad turnout.
Yeah.
Vote.
That's 600.
It's
But
better
that
than
1913 doesn't count or counts kids, right?
Wasn't Cruz
Oh,
was
that's
like
true. That's probably true.
city
Yeah.
council won with 500 votes though?
Something like that. Yeah,
That's pretty
crazy.
asinine.
Cruces is crazy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mesilla, but I
But
get,
300 and 2,000 is not bad.
Yeah.
no. Especially
bad.
when you're talking about not 2,000 people that can vote. And
Right.
You're talking about 600 people that voted. Maybe 7, right? Close to 7. But
yeah, 600.
but that population
so.
counts kids. So
Mhm.
maybe
Right.
Mesilla, way to go, Mesilla.
Yeah.
Way to
Yeah.
get out there.
Nice,
Boom.
nicely done.
So Lent is coming up, and I'm not as familiar with Lent as some of the locals.
Lent
here.
is here or is it tomorrow? Today is
It's here.
Yesterday was Ash Wednesday, right? So Lent is here.
Lent is here.
No, today's Ash Wednesday.
Today's Ash Wednesday.
Today's Wednesday. I'm all
Today is
screwed up.
Wednesday.
You're right. But
Can you
Lent is
kind
here.
of, Emmanuel, or a resident local here?
You
Can
know, I'm not really familiar with,
Nice.
with
pop out, bro.
All I know is that a lot of people are giving up stuff.
Right. So my question is today, regardless
Lots
of
of
what we
people
know
are
about the
giving up
history of
stuff.
Lent, is what would you give up?
Well, I mean, I can give a little bit about the history of Lent. It's a Catholic, I guess, tradition. I don't know if
Right,
that's the
we
right
know
word.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Basically, that you're giving up something to to show your love to
Usually
God.
meat, right? That way you can have fish or chicken.
Meat is required, I think, for Lent. I mean, by real Catholics.
Mm.
I mean, like, if you're a devout Catholic, meat,
But if you're a fake Catholic,
then you do whatever you want.
oh.
I do what I want.
But meat is required during Lent. So you'll see, like, now this is the time that there's usually specials on, like, filet of fish
Mhm.
and things like McDonald's and all those places. They go crazy on the fish. But,
Cool.
Oh.
I mean, if I had, I mean, I don't.
If you just give up, what would you need to give up in your life if you feel to? Because you're
Well,
you're
I,
trying to become closer to God.
I guess the purpose of Lent is that it's to, I mean,
purify.
earn favor with God, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
in a way. And I mean, I believe that Jesus Christ has paid any favor, and there's nothing that I can do to earn favor. So,
Well,
I'm
yeah.
just saying, legitimately, that keeps me from telling you what I could give up for Lent.
But this is just a fun question.
Well, there's nothing that I want to give up, and there's nothing that I have to give up. If I had to give something up,
If I wanted to,
like,
I would.
so if I had to give up something that I don't want to give up,
Yeah.
you go first.
I believe in the same answer that you just
I know you
gave.
do. I know you do.
So does Emmanuel.
Yeah.
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 I know.
It's just a fun thing.
I know.
I would say iPhone.
Whoa.
Whoa, Nate. That's for Nate.
That-
I can't handle that.
Sorry,
I'd
kid.
probably say iPhone. I'd probably
Whoever's
give up-
watching
Yeah, I'd
the
probably
live
say
stream.
iPhone as well.
I give up my phone. I'd say that's probably the most distraction in my life. You okay, Nate?
I'm trying to think of what I would give up. I don't know.
It stinks. Right now, I'm already giving up all kinds of things 'cause I'm on that crazy diet. So it's not like I can say fried food. 'Cause I'm already giving up fried food. Fried food.
There you go.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. I'm not on my phone that much. I say that, and Kate's probably. Well, every time we go out to eat,
Liar!
sitting
She's
there.
yelling at the screen. Liar!
I don't know. What could I not do without?
She's
Did she
texting
just
you.
text you?
Soda. She says soda.
All right.
Okay. For Kate, I'll give it.
That's funny.
Getting called out. Over
Not
the-
today, though,
over
bro.
the
Not
street.
today.
I would say phone.
Phone?
Yeah, phone.
Yeah, I would
Try.
say the same.
I guess, yeah. I
What
mean,
about you?
I spend a good amount of time on my phone. I mean,
Yeah.
just messing around, reading whatever. So don't be mad at me for not having an answer.
I'm not mad. It's just a fun question.
So, Kate's texting me, and it's showing up on my laptop, which is running graphics in.
My name is Damian Willis.
And so,
Is that what
did you
you
run the
said?
Damian Willis one?
Nice. Click the wrong one.
So we should get rid of that one.
Feel like I should be smoking a cigarette right now.
That's great. So,
Another shout out to Hot 103.
there we go.
Hot 103. Now it's not called 5 o'clock crew ride
Right.
anymore. It's called the drive home with Damien.
So,
Pretty benign.
yeah. Is DJ Black still a part of it?
Yeah, from 7 to 11, but not during the same time as Damien.
Right, okay. So, that's interesting and different.
Yeah.
Drive home with Damien.
Drive home with Damien.
I've been talking to him about it. I was like, maybe spice it up a little bit, but I don't know. Get any ideas besides drive home with Damien?
For a name?
I mean, I think there's a lot of stuff that's
The
used.
5 o'clock
national-
crew ride was so cool, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard things called the ride. I mean, things that, but. I
The
mean,
ride home.
Yeah.
But that's
things
still
like-
kind of close
It's
to
all
5
kind
o'clock
of the
crew ride.
same, yeah. I mean, it's also the same as the drive or whatever
Yeah.
you said it is. It's all kind of generic.
It'd be cool if like Damien could like become like the new Delilah. You
Where
know,
he answers questions.
answers
Ghetto Delilah?
questions. He
So-
says like, "Oh, it's gonna be okay, honey." This song's out
Don't they
for
have Ghetto Delilah?
work.
though?
Ghetto Delilah, yeah, that's DJ Black.
your baby mama. Oh,
That's bad.
more liquor poured out for 5 o'clock who ride.
Pouring it up.
So
Rest in peace.
yeah, rest in peace.
May it live again someday.
Right.
We're gonna get into some really other cool stuff, but just want to touch real quick on the Obama versus Putin kind of
The deal.
I guess chess match going on right now, so to speak.
I haven't tuned into that.
You haven't tuned in?
much at all.
So basically, I hope I say it right. The Crimea,
Huh?
Crimean, is that
The
Crimea?
peninsula?
Is that how you say it?
The Crimean Peninsula.
Yeah, I mean they're basically trying to overtake. What they're saying is, you know how Russia split up.
Yeah.
Well, now they're saying that he wants to kind of restore old Russia.
He wants
Back to the US. Back to the USSR.
Right.
Right.
So, and this would
Gotcha.
be one kind of piece of that.
Right.
If and they have 6,000 troops in there right now, which is
Yeah.
kind of scary. I mean, but our Secretary of State John Kerry has gone out and is trying to establish and work with NATO and those
Right.
types of things. But really, point blank is Russia versus United States, and China has said they're more of an ally with Russia than they are the USA.
Yeah.
So that's kind of
Interesting.
But didn't we just send them like $1 billion in aid, like to the
Who?
Ukraine?
to
the
Ukraine?
Ukraine
Probably.
is different though.
Yeah. Ukraine is being attacked by Russia, basically.
But isn't that the whole situation though, with Ukraine? That
Yeah, I think Russia's pretty much.
Just invading
Mm-hmm.
past territories.
Because they can.
Because they
Yep.
can. 'Cause they're
Yeah.
Russian.
that's crazy.
Isn't
Which
that
is kind of
weird?
a-
It's like we're like almost like in World War II again with Hitler.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not calling
what it sounds
Putin
like.
Hitler because I need to be a little bit more educated. Say something like that.
The
But
purpose is different. I mean, it seems like. I mean, it's just.
what is
just,
it? That's my point though.
Yeah.
Is the
Is the
different?
purpose different than when Hitler was alive? Because what was crazy is we never lived in a period of history, at least our generation, that was like defined by World War One or Two or Vietnam. Like we had Desert Storm, but it wasn't crazy.
Yeah.
So
That Desert Storm was like a couple weeks, right?
I mean,
Seriously, Desert
Yeah.
Storm was like it's on, it's off, it's over. We
Yeah.
won. I mean, it was
right.
It was.
That's
it
where
was
we really
fast.
flexed our muscles
Yeah.
as a superpower for sure.
Right.
But now, I mean, that's just as crazy. I mean, looking when
Yeah.
history writes about what's going on now,
Right.
that's what I'm kind of just. I don't want to say scared of, but I'm just really intrigued by it
Yeah.
as well.
I'm
And
waiting.
It is scary on some level as well.
I'm waiting for a text from Kate. She's taking a past war class right now. I'm waiting for her to say, "You guys are totally wrong, or you're on the right track."
She just watched the beginning just so she could say she watched.
Right. Right.
I watched
course-
the live feed
Of course, I watched your show, honey. And I'm sleeping on the couch tonight.
So really, I mean, there's a lot of people who have said that Obama has one objective in the White House, and that's to destroy America, whether you believe that or not. And I'm just,
Yeah.
I'm being like just conspiracy theory guy
Right.
here for a second, but I'm just saying, like, going to war with Russia and China, it seemed like it would just be
Yeah.
that'd be it for us,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so to speak.
Yeah.
It's kind of.
Oh, here's Kate's text.
She says you're nowhere near right, and also shut up. And yes, you were sleeping on the couch.
So should we go on to another topic?
Should we? Because obviously we don't know enough about what's going on.
I don't.
I don't.
Okay,
I don't.
just throwing it out.
2/3. It's not 2/3. It's a half majority.
majority.
Emmanuel counts as a person.
New
don't you?
Music Tuesday.
Yeah, we can all agree that happened.
What's up?
Like I said, we can all agree that happened.
What?
New Music Tuesday
Yeah, New
What
Music
happened?
Tuesday came out.
happens every Tuesday as long as
really?
we're not at war.
I think it would happen at war.
Probably.
How important is music during wartime? I don't know. Anyways,
Car
what-
or Carmina Burana was written during that time.
really?
Mm-hmm. True story.
So what came out this week? Normally we say coming out today because we're usually doing this on Tuesday, but anything interesting?
Yeah, there's a couple things. Real Estate is an indie band, and their new album is Atlas, and you should definitely check it out.
Who would you
Um,
compare them to? Anybody that's
Kind of like a, I don't want to say Sonic Youth, but kind of just indie rock,
yeah,
kind of abstract.
yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
good
Okay.
stuff.
Okay.
Coldplay came out with a new single,
They have
Magic.
a new single. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be on their next album that's coming out in April. I want to
Mhm.
say. I think that's what I remember. It's different,
Mm-hmm.
but it's still Coldplay. so-
Different than what? Because they've kind of spanned a pretty broad.
Different than some of their older stuff. I'm definitely
Okay.
a bigger fan of some of their older stuff.
I think me too.
Their most recent album that came out.
Got some playing it out there.
Their most recent album that
My
came out
Bluetooth zone right there.
didn't get as much of a.
Your what did you say?
The most recent album that came out, I think it was Milo Xyloto.
Yeah.
That came out. It didn't get so much of a good review as
Yeah.
some of the older stuff. did.
Right. Yeah, I listened to that one like once. I think. Doesn't sound bad.
Yeah. It's really synth heavy, whereas most of their older stuff is real.
Yeah.
It's
That's
real
probably
four-man
influenced
band
by
thing.
Brian Eno. I probably wouldn't be surprised if he produced this.
There was another one of their they put out a music video for. I think it's called Midnight.
Mm-hmm.
That's just totally a different direction for them. Oh,
Nothing. I whispered into the
Nothing?
mic. Never mind.
nice. Jason's whispering softly in my ear. Put the camera on you.
It sounded like you were gonna talk for a little bit. So.
Was I?
Nothing.
I don't even remember what I was talking about.
Me neither.
Also
I'll
out.
play.
Oh man.
That's been out for a little while.
No, but the album dropped today.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. It was single before that with the Despicable Me 2 soundtrack, right?
Yeah, it's on this Despicable Me
Right.
soundtrack.
Right.
Right. And
Two.
it was big at the Oscars. He won a thing for it, didn't he?
It's kind of
He
Did he
has
win a
more
thing for
Oscars than Leonardo DiCaprio. Which we'll get to that in a
I have
minute.
the same amount.
Yeah, exactly.
That
Beck has a new album out.
came out last week.
Morning Phase, yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
It's a really good album.
I love it.
I like
I
it
haven't
too.
listened to it.
It's
Has it been
really
playing in here yet?
it's really cinematic, but folk. But
Yeah. I mean,
I don't really know how to describe it. So
I haven't
cinematic.
listened to Beck in a while, and I mean,
Mhm.
I've kind of like picked, and I'd pick up a random album here or there and just give it a little listen, but I haven't listened in a while, so I mean, this isn't what I expected at all. But I was just laying there with headphones in, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna put this in, and it was just so good to me.
Mm.
I don't know, and I'd say I enjoyed Beck's music before,
hmm
but I never enjoyed him as I would never had the thought I like Beck's voice. He has a good
Hmm.
voice and
Mhm.
he's a good writer necessarily. I mean, he's
Right.
creative, interesting, but it's just so good.
Is there
Yeah.
another Beck song out there that I might know of?
Besides Loser and E-Pro.
Um,
None of these are ringing a bell for me.
Devil's Haircut, probably not.
Speaking of hair,
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that
You might, but it doesn't matter because it's not like this.
none
I
of
think-
them.
Yeah.
Most of his albums are not like the last.
okay, so it kind of goes.
He's very eclectic. He does whatever
Yeah.
he wants.
interesting.
And this time he kind of nailed it.
Okay, sounds good. Sorry.
So what was I responding?
I was
to
in the middle of
somebody's
a
text?
thought there.
Nice.
I will say this though. Couple albums that you should check out, even if they're a little late, even if they were last year. David Bowie had an album last year, very amazing album. You should definitely check it out. Also, I would suggest Childish Gambino if you like rap. It came out in December of 2013.
Which one? Camp?
Because the internet.
Because of the internet.
It is really, really good.
Listen to Camp.
hmm Yeah, this album is really good.
Yeah.
Definitely a Kanye influence in a good way, though.
In a good way.
Not like dark, screaming Kanye off the last Jesus album, which was great as well. But
Yeah.
this is more of like
Yeah.
if Kanye was 19 again or something. I don't know.
Which he's on Childish Gambino. He's on.
Which he's 30.
Yeah, he's older, right?
Yeah, he's like 30 years
But I
old.
mean, he's on what's the show?
Community.
On Community.
Really
right?
talented
Yeah.
individual.
Yeah.
Probably just do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Events coming up here in Las Cruces. Las Cruces Young Professionals are going to be meeting March 7th at St. Clair Winery. So that's this Friday at 5:30 till whenever we're done networking. Going to be some giveaways and prizes, and it's going to be a good time.
Cool.
So,
Cool. Anything else going on, Big?
yeah, John Michael Montgomery, Jason's boy.
My boy?
Can you sing a? If you
I'm
don't know
not
who John
gonna
Michael
sing.
Montgomery is, you would know him by this song.
Life's a Dance.
How's
I'm
it
not
go?
gonna sing
Why
it.
not? You
Why?
just sing.
But why would I sing it?
But you have the
Life's a
guitar.
dance,
You got it.
learn as you go.
Emmanuel, you got this? You know that one?
No.
That was probably his first big hit, Life's a Dance. I mean, he has.
I swear.
I swear, it was a big one. But I mean,
But he covered that one.
I don't know that he did.
He did.
I don't know that he did.
How much you want to bet on it?
Fight.
I think they probably were released separately.
Yes,
It
they were.
wasn't. Was it a hit first?
Yes,
By how much?
a lot.
When was it? All
I'll
for
bet
one.
you. I'll bet you.
Pull it up. We gotta find.
I
this
bet
out.
they came out within a year of each other, which I think they were just the same song. One person wrote it, and it got recorded two ways.
What's funny is that I let
Did
you.
you already look this up?
No, I let you have country music, but you won't. You won't give me my due when it comes to popular music.
No, I
Or
mean,
indie
well,
music at all.
right now we're blending.
But no, this it won Grammys,
Right.
American Music Awards,
I Swear that was the #1 song in country music the year for the entire year that it was, or that it was the #1 song that year.
Is written by Gary Baker and Frank J. Myers.
Right, who was neither in All for One and also
Became
is
a
not
hit
John
for
Michael
2
Montgomery.
acts.
Right.
It was #1 U.S. country singles,
When? What year?
94.
And how about All for One?
They didn't say. They said they achieved great success in many countries. That's lame.
I don't think it was technically a cover. I don't think he was singing the All for One song. It was recorded by 2 artists. You know what I mean?
Who released it first?
That's what he's trying to figure
That's what
out.
we're trying to figure out.
Wikipedia?
Yeah, that's what.
No, it made it to. It was #1 in U.S. for 11 consecutive weeks. That's huge.
Yeah, it was huge. I'm not saying it wasn't huge by any means. I mean, it was massive.
I win. So next topic.
I'm gonna keep looking.
Jeff Dunham is going to be coming to the Pan Am. If you're not familiar with Jeff Dunham, he is a
Ventriloquist.
he puts his hands in puppets and makes them speak. Seinfeld will be also coming to the
What's up with that?
El Paso area as well. And just a little recap from the weekend box office. #1 movie was
This is weird.
Nonstop.
I was just on. I'm on Wikipedia. I know I'm kind of interrupting you a little bit,
No, you're good.
but I was on All for One's Wikipedia page, and there's a link to I Swear, and it goes to John Michael Montgomery's I Swear. Oh. All for One is an American male R&B pop group best known for their cover hit single I Swear from their self-titled 1994 debut album.
right.
So I wouldn't say it's a cover. I mean, they came out at the same time.
No.
Neither one covered the other one.
Right.
Right. But you said John Michael Montgomery covered.
I was wrong in that one,
Okay.
but I'm pretty sure All For One came out first.
Oh, well, I have no idea. But,
Oh, you're backtracking now.
well, I didn't.
Just like many of our politicians in U.S.
I
government today.
never said one came out before the other. I just said it wasn't a cover. It was 2 people that recorded it. But I'm going to find out. I want to find out which one came out first. All I know is on All for One's page, when you click on I Swear, it says, and on their page it says their cover.
You swear?
I swear.
I swear.
I swear.
Box
By the
office
moon
nonstop.
and the stars
If
in
you
the
like
sky.
Liam Neeson kicking R's and taking names,
Go on.
Do not see this movie. I'm just kidding.
debuted at #1, 22 million.
What is this?
Nonstop.
Nonstop?
It's
Nonstop.
basically just Liam Neeson nonstop kicking R's as a 60-year-old male.
Is that how old? Is he 60, really?
He's old. He's
Yeah,
got to
he-
be. It's weird.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem old, though. He hasn't aged like Harrison Ford's aged.
Right. Or Michael Keaton.
Yeah. I mean, some of those guys, it's like you see him. Like, you don't see him in a movie. You see him at, like, the Oscars, and
Right.
it's like,
whoa.
dude, Harrison Ford looks like a bulldog. Like, what's going on?
And isn't he supposed to be in the new Star Wars?
I hope
Yeah,
so.
I
thought
think
they were
they're
bringing back some of the
cameoed.
original cast, yeah?
I know all 3 of the original heroes have been cameoed.
Mark Hamill, is he still alive?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so. He did the voice. He was no. I'm sorry.
He did the voice
Voice?
of Mark Hamill on The Simpsons.
Did he?
That was a long time
I
ago.
don't know.
Cool.
I was gonna say he was in the Joker, but that was also a long time ago too.
#3, top 3, Lego. Surprising thing, Anchorman 2 came out again this week.
Wait, what?
Oh, is
Yes.
that a re-release? That's what I was trying to figure out because it had their
Yes.
total is the same as their this week.
So get this. They shot so much footage, shot so many gags, shot so many jokes as a completely different movie.
Really?
That's crazy. I mean, it's different story.
I think so.
I'm not even.
I
How?
haven't even watched the first one yet.
I hated the first one.
The first.
I laughed.
Are you
The
going to
first
see the
second
second
one?
one? Are you going
The
to see
first,
Anchorman
second
2
one,
too?
yeah.
Okay.
I kind of want to.
I'm,
Well,
I'm confused
I mean,
now.
it could hit. You know what I mean?
Why didn't they call it 3 or 2.5?
It doesn't make sense to not call it something different.
I don't know.
I mean,
did
so-
Anchorman 2 do well enough for them to want to call it Anchorman 2 again?
yes. I don't know why, though.
I love their website. It just says, with 763 new jokes.
That's
a lot of
weird.
jokes.
But it seems
That's
like,
like-
you would call it 2.5 or something.
763 divided by 2 hours. That's a lot of jokes.
That's a lot of jokes. That's almost as many F words as in Wolf of Wall Street.
Almost. 500 F words in Wolf of Wall Street.
Is it really like that?
Okay, so
I
it's
don't know.
more.
Poor Leo.
And tech news, Gmail gets an iOS update to fix lagging. So basically, you know, when you kind of refresh your Gmail, you kind of have to refresh it manually.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that anymore with the new.
Is that inside of Mail or is that inside of the Gmail app?
I think
No,
it's Gmail app.
it's iOS.
Oh.
Is it really?
Oh, nice.
Oh,
No,
okay.
they said iOS because it's a problem with iOS. So
Yeah.
it's iOS update, which I find
Sweet.
funny in 2014 that we still have this issue.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
It's just a weird issue.
Wait, speaking we skipped something earlier, I realized. That something I put in there.
Go for
Oh.
it.
But it was under national news, but it's something
The
kind
Common
of funny that happened. I guess can you put up the one with the math problem first?
Yeah.
Have you guys seen this probably maybe on Facebook or in a social network of some sort?
I don't know.
It's a Common Core, which I thought was a joke at first. I thought they were just making a joke about Common Core, but it's a Common Core math problem.
But who? Tell me what Common.
Oh,
Core
Common
is.
Core is the new educational standard that is being pushed by the federal government
To all public schools.
to all public schools. And I mean, some states are rejecting it, and some are.
Oklahoma.
Most states are. Well, actually, we're semi-tricked. They said
Oh, okay. Yeah.
where the federal government said, like, if you take this money, we're going to give you a ton of money right now, but there's something coming down the line later that you'll have to implement, and that's Common Core is what it ultimately came down to. And it's like, I've seen a lot of parents saying, like, I don't understand the math. I can't help my kids with their school, and there's this post that's been going around with
We
the
have
math
it.
problem,
There you go.
and it's kind of, I mean, you look at it, it's like, okay, 32 minus 12, that's 20, right?
Yeah.
But then there's the new way, which I know some people understand it, but I don't know how they get the answer, but they get the answer 20 somehow.
It seems
that-
really like a roundabout way of doing it.
Right, which I think it assumes that you know 32 minus 12 in order to know how to do math that way. I mean, you have to, I can see how it would teach critical thinking. Critical thinking, but it assumes that you know that. So, but I mean, I come down hard on Common Core, but something happened today that a homeschooling issue that I had, and I was helping Katie, my daughter, with
Because you homeschool.
We
You need-
homeschool, yeah.
You need to say that.
yeah, we homeschool, and I was helping her with syllables, and she was using this app on the iPad,
Do we have a?
and
That was on Facebook. Can you pull that up? The image.
yeah, I sent it to him too. Did you have that one too?
Anyways.
And we were using this app, and it'll just throw up a word like, I mean, kitten or something like that, and you got to figure out where the syllables go.
Yeah.
And then it's like baseball, and you got to figure out where the syllables go. And then this one pops up. And I'm like, what? Why is this in an app for kids to figure
Alcoholic.
to figure out app?
What is that?
Daddy,
Tim?
what is
Right.
alcohol?
I don't know.
Right. Dad, do you put the right? Does the syllable break go before or between the L and the C, or between the C and the O? It's like, I don't know. Why is alcoholic in there? What is the deal?
Are we sure
What's
it's not
going
a metaphor?
on with that?
We need to like cut out Jason's face.
What's
It's like a
up?
little
I just,
animated.
I just couldn't even believe it. It's kind of, I mean, it's weird. Like,
Yeah.
there's a shortage of 4-syllable.
Marijuana.
No, honey, the J is pronounced differently. That's all. I just wanted to get that out there.
You also put another news story in here about Eric Snowden to speak at South
Yeah,
by
he's speaking at
Southwest.
South by Southwest.
Interactive though, which I guess is just
Yeah, interact.
he's gonna be just live streaming into
Yeah,
the
but it's
From
just crazy
wherever
because
he
I mean,
is.
he's if you don't know, he's banned. Was part of the NSA.
not takedown but exposure.
Yeah,
Not
but
exposure,
he basically fled the country before he was arrested
Right.
with tons of
Well, because he let the journalists release it when he was safe.
tons of American documents, the top secret documents,
Right.
and
There's still more that have not been released.
yeah, and I mean it's kind of weird that he's in Russia. Kind of scary, maybe too. I don't know. Who knows?
Especially
I mean,
with Russian now.
yeah, that's what I'm
Apparently,
saying.
yeah.
I don't know if who knows if that's anything or if it's nothing. But yeah, he's gonna be speaking at South by Southwest, actually about internet safety. It's kind of funny.
But he's not going to
About
be there.
in social medias, or social.
He's not
networks.
going to be there though.
No.
Webcam. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, he's
I
not
wonder-
allowed to set foot on American soil. So.
If at some point his
Putin photo bombs them, video bombs.
what do you sing about Russia?
My son.
Let the Hunger Games
Yeah.
begin.
I mean, he can't exactly bag on Russia. I'm sure. I mean, that's home now,
Yeah.
the motherland.
Oh man.
Mother
If at some point his stream just goes down,
Right?
know. they know.
The screen goes black and you.
That's big news for South by Southwest, though.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
well, I mean,
huge.
to have an international criminal.
Right. It's
as-
crazy.
Live
I mean,
streaming.
right. That's crazy.
It's funny that they released like the marketing for it now, because it's like You think the FBI would be on them to?
But maybe, I mean, they probably cleared and figured out there's nothing that can be done about
But
it.
I'm just saying, you would think South by Southwest would just be like they could hold them like what's the word? Not harboring.
Harboring.
Yeah.
Harboring. No.
But they don't even have to know. I guess
You
they would
do-
have to give a phone number or some sort of. They've contacted him somehow, obviously.
I just see by legal law they would have to give that up,
Yeah.
whatever connection they have.
It seems like, but
Crazy.
yeah, because the internet.
Speaking of internet, Roku is trying to battle Chromecast. So Chromecast is that little dongle, like a little.
I just can't get over that word. Dongle.
Isn't it funny? It's
Yeah.
true though. It's like an HDMI thumb drive that plugs into your back of your TV, and you're able to pull up the like Netflix or YouTube and watch it on your
You
phone.
have one, right?
I do have one.
Okay.
It costs $35,
Right.
and
One-time cost.
one-time cost, and you can stream Pandora and some other things as well,
Just off your phone.
just off your phone or iPad. And
That's pretty cool.
Roku came out with one for $49.99. Now they did have it earlier for I think twice the price, but they're trying to compete.
Yeah.
So the only thing that they really offer is more apps. They do have more apps than Google does at this point with their dongle.
Which would
for
mean like
$49.
maybe more channels and things like that.
It's like
or-
Major League Baseball TV, CNET TV. I think Film Riot, Revision TV's on the
Revision 3
Roku
and
one.
there. Okay.
Whatever's on the Roku.
Is there anything on Chromecast that's kind of like that's cool?
I mean,
besides just
there's only
like
like a
that?
handful of apps right now,
Okay.
so they're still trying to
Yeah.
get the partnerships together. But my wife, she actually I think she uses it every night
Yeah.
when she gets in bed.
I was just thinking. I didn't realize. Because we have like a sound bar that goes through our TV, and I always plug my phone into it, but it doesn't have Bluetooth, so I have to plug it in.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm wondering if I ran a Chromecast. This is all just me thinking out loud. If I could run Google Music through that, probably. I don't know. Anyways,
Maybe.
Yeah.
nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
I can't.
Because I hate having to have my phone
Right.
up on
Oh,
the
over
ledge,
there.
and if I want to change, I gotta go over there.
Just get
The
a
$35 one-time cost is a good
No,
investment.
it's great. Yeah.
yeah, and you can take it with you. Say you want to travel, and
Right. Music in a hotel, whatever. Plug it in the TV and run it through the
Exactly.
TV.
Yeah.
Netflix in a hotel.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's handy.
Yeah, it is. I
I
like it.
guess you could do that with an Apple TV, but
But
it's
Apple TVs are $100.
that's a good point. Yeah.
And also, it's a lot
It's
more
bigger.
bulky.
That's
Yeah.
true. Well, cool.
We made national headlines again. New Mexico State University.
We sure did. This was a week ago or so.
About
was
a week
about
ago.
a
That's good.
It went-
It's gonna still be in the news through
Yeah.
these next couple of games.
That's
so.
true. There's some there are continuing issues.
fight, fight, fight. New Mexico State had maybe not another, but
A
they
big-
do have a history of basketball players getting suspended or kicked off the team for fighting.
Yeah. So we
So
had
what happened?
we had 2 players get suspended off of this last game. The
And
last
it could have been more.
away game at Utah
Utah
Valley.
Utah Valley, that's correct.
And so apparently at the end of the game, the Utah Valley wins in overtime. What was it, 66-61?
Yeah.
And apparently Ross Miller didn't have that great of a last half or something like that, and he threw the basketball at one of the Utah Valley players. Well, at about the same time, it was the
It
end of the
wasn't a real
game.
aggressive throw, though, right? I mean,
It didn't look
it was
horribly
stupid,
aggressive. Yes, it was
but
stupid.
but it wasn't like I'm throwing this at your head like we're playing dodgeball. It was kind of just like
Right.
I'm throwing this at you, you
Yeah.
jerk.
So
Right.
he throws
No,
the basketball.
Baseball threw it to
Did
him.
he?
Yeah.
Did he really?
Okay,
Yeah.
We have the video in a little bit.
never mind. It was like a dodgeball. I hate you.
It was.
Okay,
But then
Very
he,
much so.
okay.
at the same time, Utah Valley's fans rush the court, and there's like this all-out brawl kind of thing that breaks loose, and
Yeah.
so they're
Why are they
struggling.
rushing
to-
the court versus New Mexico State? It doesn't matter. Don't tell me the seeding and the WAC standings. It's the WAC standings.
Okay. I was gonna say anything.
That's dumb. Why are you rushing the court?
Because you can. You just got a reason to.
Well, now the NCAA is cracking down on it and will be finding colleges for their fans rushing the court.
Yeah, we have the video.
Do you want to
play it?
You want to pull it up?
Yeah.
Boom.
Nolan Ryan.
What about me?
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Do you have a video?
If it plays.
Nathan Wright.
We have a red bar.
So that's why we don't play
Nathan
videos
Ryan.
live.
ESPN
What happened?
blocking me.
Blocking you?
The ESPN.
But on the
Really?
bright side, we hit the bright side also of
Is there?
ESPN highlights too. There was
Right.
a catch by I forgot his name.
An MSU baseball player.
He'd probably appreciate it if we knew his name. But yeah, the center
Yeah.
fielder made an amazing diving catch, which made the top 10 last week.
Yeah,
So
That's cool.
Sports in a
on the
top.
bright side,
We'll take it.
Out there.
But yeah, the Ross Miller And who was the other guy that got suspended? Anyways, it's going to be in the news for a while because they're out this Thursday is the last home game for New Mexico State. And so they're not going to be able to play in that game. Or no, Casey Ross Miller won't be able to play. The other guy whose name I forget was only suspended for one game.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's still going to pop up. I mean, whenever we go to the WAC tournament here this next Wednesday, it's still going to be a thing.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is not condoning any actions by MSU basketball players, but at the same time, there's probably some self-defense involved. And if fans didn't rush the court, you probably have one player suspended
Right.
instead of two.
Right.
You know, so that's a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
You know, so it's kind of hard to suspend two players when
Yeah.
the other school's at fault for letting their fans rush the
'Cause
court.
once a fan rushes the court, you're just a person defending yourself.
You're defending yourself.
Yeah, you're a person with.
You are
I
defending
mean,
yourself.
look at me.
Yeah.
I'm in their stadium, and there's however many thousands there are.
Yeah.
Yeah, and white boys.
Yeah.
White boys.
Wow.
I
So,
said it.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
um,
They just rushing from Utah.
yeah, we
White
got.
boy, look, it's all white boys.
Oh, you got it?
You can see in the top of the screen.
It's
they're
like White
trying to
Nation.
pull all the Mexico State.
Oh, can we see the throw?
It's not on this
Yeah,
video.
they don't have it on this
Oh.
clip. But
Oh, wait, no.
Oh, hey,
Hi,
Bob Evans.
Thanks, Bob
And
Evans.
Hope Woodside. That sounds like an anchorman name. Hope Woodside.
Now with 763 more bad jokes.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting.
That's
Oh, wait, we have
Yeah,
the.
here we go. Here we
You
go.
got it?
Can you flip it again?
Yeah.
Boom.
That's what happens when you DIY it.
We're not doing it.
See, that was a baseball
I missed
throw.
it.
Play it again.
Boom.
Nice.
Oh,
That's
I see.
terrific.
Oh,
Boom.
yeah, that's a baseball throw.
Did he
Right-
did he throw it at his
Boom.
leg and he kicked
Yeah,
it back?
threw it at
Oh,
his
okay.
feet, hit him in the knee.
That's overhand. That's a little bit more.
Yeah, it was aggressive.
So that's fighting, and then they're like, "Oh wait!" You see all of the other people start filing.
See,
in.
yeah, NMSU's cool. And then all of a sudden, like.
Are they rushing?
But
Are they
it's
rushing the
like
court?
white boys.
They're rushing because they
to,
won,
to celebrate, right?
and we're not saying they're Russian, not invading
They're not
Ukraine.
Russian
They're
white boys.
invading Ukraine on the court.
Yeah.
That's bad. Okay, sorry.
They are all white boys on the team too, huh?
Yeah,
Racists.
it's
No one wants to go to Utah and play, bro.
Yeah.
I just think it's funny. There's just one guy who's just jumping and all happy. Everybody else is brawling.
yeah,
Just
fine.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of those people probably didn't know what had happened.
Right, exactly.
It didn't look like they rushed the court because of the throw.
Right,
were-
they
No,
rushed
they
the court
didn't.
because they won.
yeah.
That sucked because they did.
When do you think the last time they had a chance to rush the court because they won is?
Yeah, but it's
They've
New
been-
Mexico State, bro.
But when was the last time they?
New Mexico State, bro.
I'm just saying.
Just you don't do that. You only do it versus Duke, North Carolina, Kansas.
Yeah, but they're never gonna play
That's
Duke,
it.
North Carolina, or Kansas.
That's the only.
they're
That's the
never
only
gonna
schools
play
you can-
Duke, North Carolina, or Kansas.
That's the only schools.
Never.
That any school.
Not ever.
Any school. can
They're
rush.
not.
It's-
But they're
it's
never
not-
gonna play.
Do you not rush the
Fight,
court
fight,
versus Oklahoma?
Why?
Do you not rush the court versus USC?
Why?
They don't have a history of being basketball powers. You don't rush the court ever.
They're never gonna play.
Only Duke or North Carolina is acceptable.
Not playing.
I know, I think so.
Surprise, surprise! New Mexico State's last home game is tomorrow.
CSU Bakerfield, I think. Anyone know offhand? I don't know.
I don't know.
Which really, it's not. What's more important is that this is Nathan Lefever's last home game as a tubist. Are you called a tubist?
Tuba player. I don't know. Is tubist a word?
I don't know.
Google
Too
it.
biased?
Just Google it. It's
Google
worth a Google.
You don't know by now?
No. You know, you think after
Like a
playing
penis.
for
Right. That's a rough one.
that's
Yeah,
a little bit weird.
It is.
Is it?
Tubist?
Tubist?
Tommy Johnson, tubist.
Oh gosh.
See?
Yes.
Smarter than I
No.
look.
Nathan Lefevre, tubist.
So the last game is a tubist. So I was telling Nate the other day in the car, we were going to somewhere. We had a photo shoot.
What?
So
Because you guys are photographers.
Was I awake during
We're
this?
photographers.
Photog-
So we had so what we did is I was asking him what it's like. Because, a lot of college athletes, after they're done playing ball, they kind of like don't know what to do.
Right.
So I was wondering, what Nate's going to be doing post-band, post-MSU. Like, what hobby are you going to take up?
There's a city like.
Yeah,
band
there's
and stuff.
the college still has a city band that you can play in.
But are you going to do that?
I don't know.
Or are you going to just turn to donuts for your solace?
What? Because that's the
common
logical
problem with
next.
athletes.
Go to donuts.
Yeah.
I don't have to turn to donuts. I've been at donuts, dude.
Have you seen A-Rod?
No.
So really, no comment.
I mean, do
I don't
you
know.
have a strong desire to continue to play the tuba?
Not enough to want to buy a tuba.
Oh, you borrow a tuba.
Yeah, I don't own one. It's all. I've
What's
been
a
playing
tuba run a
school.
guy?
If you want
For
a good one, like $15,000 plus.
What?
Only?
Yeah. Oh yeah, only.
It's like a car.
Only
That's
15,000?
crazy.
Yeah,
Buy a
Wait,
Kia
is that
Optima for
that's the
that.
level you play at right now? Like the tuba they let you borrow is that much?
Sousaphones, those are $25,000 a piece.
So that's what you play right now?
I play on a
New Mexico
$25,000.
State bought a $25,000 tuba.
And they let you
Uh,
blow in it?
It was
that in
it was
a
11
trophy
years
case
ago.
somewhere.
11 years ago. Oh gosh, I just spaced a name. We get this hammered into us every
Take care of the
marching.
stuff.
Take care of the horns because it's Jack Ward. Jack Ward spent a lot of money, like millions of dollars, to buy 20 sousaphones for the music department.
Sousaphones.
Wow.
11.
And that's
11
close
plus
to a
years ago.
tuba?
Yeah, I mean they're marching versus concert horns. So,
Okay. All right.
But yeah, I mean expensive horns.
Apparently.
So
Wow. So like, do you have any idea like if you just wanted to play at home, which I don't know how much fun that would be by yourself, but like just if you wanted to get a tuba that's gonna get you by, not necessarily super entry level tuba, but you want to be a tubist alone. I mean, what's it gonna cost you to get into a tuba?
Tubist.
I don't know. I haven't looked into it too much. I just know offhand what the ones at State cost, but
That's crazy.
it's an expensive habit. Yeah,
I mean, who can do
it's
that?
like cocaine. It's an expensive. habit.
How did you? What did you learn to play the tuba on?
Tuba's like cocaine.
What did you learn on? You didn't learn on a $25,000 tuba.
No, probably no. I learned on a mini tuba
When
Not
you were a kid, or how old
Like
were
a
you?
plastic
Sixth grade.
tuba?
Sixth
grade.
grade?
It wasn't
And it was-
plastic.
Zoo?
It was the school's tuba.
Yeah, school instruments. I've played school instruments my entire life. A lot of like trombones, baritones, French horn players. Everybody else owns their own instrument.
I didn't realize that.
Except for percussion. Well, even
What about
percussionists own their own
flautists?
kits.
Do they own their-
Flautist?
Yeah.
Flautists own their own flutes. Yeah.
I just had to say that.
I'm
word.
on woodwind and brass
I don't
wind,
care.
man, and the tubas that pop up first, talking $8,000,
This on eBay?
$6,000, woodwind and brass.
I might have
winds.
been overestimating.
No, well, I'm just saying. I mean, that's crazy for. I mean,
Yeah.
just the standard. I
It's
mean,
an
there's nothing
expensive
under
thing.
$6,000.
Yeah.
I think that might be
Are those
all.
for
The,
3/4 horns or are they for full horn?
Nate, are you kidding me? Four valve, 4x4, and then there's a 5-valve 5x4.
Ooh.
What does that mean?
It has 5 valves.
More octaves?
Yeah, probably.
All right.
You have a
Can
bunch
we move on?
People
this
are.
this is
people
what
have
it's
gotten-
like when you guys are talking sports. I don't understand.
Well, why am I so
I
into
don't
this?
understand.
If you like to talk about tubas, I'm just kidding.
I mean, I learned something. That
Me
you're a
too.
tubist.
Here's a 3/4 for
Sound like a
20
nudist.
for 2,700,
Jeez.
and that's the lowest. I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like, I think about guitars, and like, I look at guitars a lot, and it's
Right.
and like, to get like the guitar of my dreams, it's like $2,500. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like,
That's not
Which-
crazy
no, I mean,
compared to a tubist.
and you can spend more than that by all means. You can spend more than $2,500, but I mean, nobody spends $10,000 on a guitar that's not been played by somebody or been around a while.
I'm enjoying Nate and Emmanuel right now.
Sorry. Troubleshooting. We're good.
That's all.
We're
Kinda
good.
funny.
I'm just saying that's crazy.
Yeah.
It is
It's
crazy.
it's expensive.
We're
So,
over that.
you say Brokeback?
I said we're over that.
Oh. I didn't know where we were going. I was like,
You're the Segway master.
Brokeback?
Take it.
Dallas Cowboys
Take
are
it where it
cutting the
goes.
cost.
Speaking of Brokeback.
That would have been perfect.
Uh,
Don't question it. Just go with it.
Tony Romo takes a pay cut.
Really?
And yeah,
Restructuring?
Now we're talking.
restructuring their deals. Jerry Jones is restructuring contracts as well.
How much of a pay cut?
Enough to get him underneath the cap. They need Ware to take one more restructure of a deal, and they'll be $1 million. They're $1 million off right now. But it's funny, like they're the most lucrative team in the entire
Yeah.
nation. You think kind of like the Lakers, whatever tax they have, they can pay through merchandising and corporate
Yeah.
deals. But
You mean to go over the salary cap?
yeah, they don't
Or-
want to go over anymore.
Okay.
They've been going.
I didn't
over.
realize you were allowed to go over. You can go over and then
Yeah.
you.
You can spend whatever you want as long as
Doesn't
you pay
make
the
any
penalty
sense.
tax. It's like
That's
$1.50.
ridiculous.
It's $1.50 on every dollar.
Wow.
NBA, that is. I forget what it is for NFL.
I didn't realize you could go. It seems dumb to even. What's the point of having it? The point is to make more money for the league. Is all that does.
Mhm.
I mean, it obviously makes
Right.
teams want to spend that money less, but
Yeah.
that's crazy.
There's only a few. Like the Nets have the highest payroll in the NBA right now
Okay,
with a 500 record.
that's how it goes a lot of
Knicks
the time.
over the cap.
Yeah,
May not even make playoffs this year.
yeah.
Lakers, same thing. Crazy. So, just everyone's cutting cost. I had a point with that, but try to wrap up here. Major League Baseball spring training. I just want to kind of get your guys' picks for the upcoming season. I know it's hard for baseball.
Padres.
Oh, you're a Padres fan. I'm a Braves fan and a
I'm a
Yankees
Red
fan.
Sox fan.
You're a Red
Well,
Sox
then you're
fan?
looking pretty good.
I kind of want to see the Angels do something this year.
I love the Angels. Are
I
my
think they have too much talent just to suck.
yeah.
So I don't know, and I like Hamilton a lot, and I
Yeah.
respect Pujols, and
Trout stud.
I would like to see that team do something.
The Angels are my number 2 team. Or I mean, they're
Are
like.
they?
I mean, I cheer for them. As much
Anaheim or Los Angeles?
and Los Angeles of Anaheim.
Okay.
Or Anaheim. I don't know. That's the weirdest thing ever.
March 16th, we're gonna have some of our own sports here at the Las Cruces Convention Center with Monsify's Promotions.
I get some fights on.
Fight night,
Fight.
There's gonna be fights with no basketballs thrown.
Oh, then there's no fights at all.
and we're gonna be live streaming the event.
Can
Nobody-
we rush the ring?
Nobody
When
will
they're
be
done?
suspended.
Can we rush it?
Russian.
Yes, we're rushing the ring.
Drago.
Drago. What?
So really, that's
Angry
our little
Tubas.
ditty for today. We love Nate.
We love Nate.
Oh man,
We love Nate. That's all, man.
that's good.
That's all we have today.
That was a great way to start off.
All right.
All right, we'll see you guys later.
Have a good one. Happy birthday.
We love
Awesome.
Nate.
See you guys later.
We love Nate. Especially because his name rhymes easily with a lot of stuff.
Especially Master.